Welcome everyone. So today is truly a special day because it is the 100-year anniversary of Lufthansa airline. Today is exactly 100 years ago that they did their first flights, and to celebrate that, Lufthansa is recreating two of those flights right now at 3 p.m. in the afternoon from Berlin. And one of them is in the Airbus A350, which is a recreation of historical route to Cologne, or Cologne, how you say in English, which was flown by a Dornier Komet III. To recreate it, we will do the same route that they do today, and we will overfly the Tempelhof airway or airfield in Berlin. And after that, we will redirect to Magdeburg. So we will overfly Magdeburg and make our way into Cologne. I recreated the whole flight plan, so I'm really excited to share this with you today. And since I'm quite new into simming and streaming and making videos, especially with all the new stuff that is available right now, I cannot say I'm the best, but I really look forward to share this all with you. So with that being said, I say goodbye to you all, like here on camera, so we can all focus on the flight itself. And I wish you all a very nice flight with me. So without further ado, let's go. And first, of course, we need to remove our engine covers, and it's quite greasy today, so let's clear our sensors and hop into the cockpit to prepare for our flight today. So ground power is already connected, our GPU, and the batteries can come online. Let's have some crew supply, and the emergency lights can go to the arm position. Set the aiders to nav position, and our logo is already on, I think, and well, now it is, and set the nav lights to 1, which is perfect for now. This is a non-smoking flight, even with all the festivities going on. Set this to auto, and we can wait a bit with our seatbelts, because I would really like us to get boarded as quickly as possible. So let's get myself a load sheet, and you know what, let's ask GSX to refuel our plane. Very well, no Lufthansa here, okay. And we can also request our boarding, and with that our jetway is being connected like so. And let's see. Can we maybe show our lovely little route on the chart today? Not yet. I think we first have to load it into our FMS. So let's do that. So company flight plan received, and insert that. Let's get our wins. They are already here. And let's see, in our flight plan, expected departure is 24 right via the PICPO 1 Alpha. Let's set that into our FMS, 24 right with the... Can I do that like so? It's a bit finicky, let me get a bit closer. So with the PICPO 1 Alpha, if I'm correct, let's check that. That looks good. And set that into our temporary. Then I will already set our expected arrival because this is a recreation of what they will be doing today. So 31 right with Komet 31. 31 right. ILS Komet 31, and we don't have a transition for that one. Let's set that. Insert. Let me quickly check. There is a disco here. Hey. Rarix into Komet into 31 right. Let me quickly check. Rarix Komet 31 right. 31. Komet. Here we have Rarix, and that's quite good, I'd say, because then C131 right. Let's see, 31 right. ILS Cat 3. There it is. That's already here, so I think I could definitely remove this disco. Delete, insert, and that would be our flight plan for today. So, as you can see, looking good. We do overfly Berlin. Normally you would not do that, but we will have a visual of takeoff if it clears up to Tabok. Then we make our way to Sukip and a small, or like a 90 degrees turn over Magdeburg, and continue our route into Köln. So, with that being said, and hopefully our plane is being provided with our fuel, let's do a quick walk around of the exterior. Also, then we'll see if our fuel truck is done with our refueling, and it looks like so. So after this we can immediately start our APU and provide our special VIP passengers today with some fresh air. So sensors are looking clean. I will do it very quickly today because we are running late. Looking good, engine looking good, a wing is, yep, ailerons clear and unobstructed, and our nav light is in working order. Wow. Dual entry. Cool. Very much VIP. And left main gear is no leaks, no hydraulic leaks. Tires are in good shape, and brakes very much in good shape. Brand new, I'd say. Then elevator and rudder are looking fine to me. Let's see if there's a bird's nest in our APU outlet, because it is spring after all, but it's clean and well maintained, and that's exactly what you expect from Lufthansa Technique. Let's see. Isn't she a beauty? This crane. Right wing is looking pristine. Let's check. Our nav light is working. While our luggage is being boarded. Not really necessary. Passengers are arriving, our VIPs. But hey, let's say that this is all champagne for on board. Not for me, but for the passengers. Tires are pretty much okay, and the brakes are definitely there. And no hydraulic leaks. So, let's take a look at engine number 2. Hello. Very well, looking good. I'm excited. Slowly making our way to the flight deck. Lucky VIPs. What a beautiful flight to experience in real life. I hope I can offer you all the same in sim. So let's board. So, just like that. And let's see. A few settings that I have to initialize because we want some lights in our cabin. Cabin options, a full light, German language, and I think if it's possible in FS realistic, can we cabin chatter? We don't want that. Goodbye. And the rest is pretty much okay because FS realistic of course provides Native American cabin chatter, which is not really realistic for the flight we're doing today. I expect a clearance for 5,000 feet, so I will dial it in already. Nav accuracy is operated very well. Primary set. Let's clear our messages and continue. Let's check. Yep, it's aligned. Then let's see how far we are on our load sheet. Oh, almost done. So let's start our fuel pumps and start our APU. So 1, 2, 3, start. And when that's done, I will ask for IFR clearance. And when we set our beacon light, our GPU will be disconnected, and we can continue with our pushback and start this wonderful flight. And I think those Germans are pretty lucky today because it was very clouded this morning still in Berlin, but it's clearing up now, and that's definitely something we want for this beautiful flight. Constraints. We can already set our radars because it's fully automated, so we won't fry our ramp agents, and set this to both. Then we'll get our squawk code from ATC. It would have been nice if we would get 2026, but probably not. Then let's see, how far are we? Let's take a look in the cabin to see how the vibe is there. If it's very festive. Dear passengers, all calmly. Always room for doing some, yeah, look up on your fitness. Welcome, willkommen, meine Damen und Herren. Ich bin die Kapitän. Guten Tag. My German is very terrible. Und ja, alles Gute für deinen Geburtstag. Okay. Let's close this because Captain needs to yeah, thank you. Captain needs to prepare our cockpit for today's flight. Then I really want to set my weights, and then it's basically easy going from there. Let's already set our radio right here and arm our spoilers, and with that we can do our first checklet. So are removed, quantity is okay, seatbelt signs, yeah, we can set it all on, definitely now, because we're almost ready. And let's see our meter for Berlin. QNH is 1024. That's set. Let's all other messages, and set checklist complete. Then our fuel for today, because we do have our fuel number is 28.7. And a zero fuel weight latitude first 382.9, 382.9. Center of gravity is being updated while we're loading, so we have to wait. I think it will be 30.2 or .1. Block fuel for today, like I said, is 28.7. And we carry 310 passengers today. Lucky people. In real life, there are 2 flights today, and in total there are 600 guests, if I'm right. And that's pretty awesome. I think we're done, because this is absolutely the number that I'm used to. So 30.2. And we can set our takeoff performance. Sync FMS and sync. Yep, boarding complete. Very well. 152 and 157. Perfect. Send that to our FMS. Confirm. Clubs takeoff setting 2. Then take a look at the ground. So chokes and GPU are still connected, but now I will switch on our beacon, and that would automatically disconnect and make us ready for departure. Let's close all doors, and our parking brake is set. Guten Tag, Lufthansa 2026, requesting IFR clearance for this celebratory flight towards Köln. Terrible pronunciation. And thank God I'm on the wrong frequency. So let's set. Okay. Contact Lufthansa 2026, requesting IFR clearance for our commemorance flight to Cologne.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
What a difficult word. Commemorative.
Lufthansa 2026, cleared to KA Palan via the Big 1 Alpha departure runway 24 right. Initial climb to flight level 050, departure on 121.13, squawk 6441.
Critical on via the Big 1 Alpha departure runway 24 right, with an additional climb to 050, squawk 6441, and departure on 121.13, Lufthansa 2026. Let's set our squawk.
Lufthansa 2026, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.705.
Very well, thank you. Let's head over to ground. So we have our performance set. The doors are closed. APU is running. The seatbelts are on. I think we are about ready to ask for taxi clearance. Am I right? I think I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 20026, departing from Berlin and heading to Köln. On behalf of the entire crew, my name is Mara Meyer, and I'm your purser today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Wonderful. Oh, and it's being a bit angry with me, my controls. I'm very sorry. Let's ask for taxi clearance. Lufthansa 2026, asking pushback and engine start. Requesting pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 2026, you're on clearance frequency. Contact ground on 121.705 for pushback and engine start instructions.
I'm so sorry for today. I'm focusing on everything but the things that actually matter. So right now I will do my best to deliver a smooth flying experience. Good afternoon, Lufthansa 2026, requesting pushback and engine starts.
Lufthansa 2026, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Face north, Lufthansa 2026, and there goes the jetway.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Lufthansa 2026, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Okay, so ground crew is ready. Let's see. I think our gear pin is being inserted as we speak.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Bypass pin inserted very well.
Locking gear.
And for this special occasion, I think I will south. I say north.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Wir bitten Sie, sich mit den Sicherheitsvorkehrungen vertraut zu machen.
We will now show you the safety features of this aircraft.
Achten Sie bei den Gepäckfächern darauf, dass keine Gegenstände herausfallen können.
Take care when using the overhead compartments, as items could fall out.
Okay, Lab City Hopper.
Können Sie Ihre Tasche auch unter den Vordersitz schieben.
In economy, you can also store your bag under the seat in front of you.
Schließen Sie jetzt Ihren Sicherheitsgurt und ziehen Sie ihn fest.
Fasten your seatbelt and pull it tight.
Ist ein Schultergurt vorhanden, legen Sie diesen zusätzlich zu Start und Landung an.
If your seat has a shoulder strap, kindly attach it for takeoff and landing.
Da jederzeit Turbulenzen auftreten können, sind Sie verpflichtet, sich anzuschnallen, sobald Sie Ihren Sitzplatz eingenommen haben.
As turbulence can occur at any time, you are required to fasten your seatbelt whenever you are seated.
Um sich wieder loszuschnallen,
That's a
heben
good
Sie
engine
den
start.
Verschluss des Gurtes an,
To unfasten your seatbelt, pull up the flap
beziehungsweise
Starting
drücken
engine
die
one.
Taste.
or press the button respectively.
Dieses Flugzeug hat 8 Notausgänge. Sie sind entsprechend gekennzeichnet.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. They are marked accordingly.
Über aufblasbare Rutschen können Sie das Flugzeug im Notfall verlassen.
In an emergency, you can leave the aircraft via inflatable evacuation slides.
Sie müssen Ihr Handgepäck an Bord lassen.
You must leave your carry-on baggage behind.
Set parking brakes.
Im Falle einer
Brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
And there she goes.
Evacuation, illuminated strips on the floor will guide you.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Flaps
Sollte der
two.
Druck in der Kabine sinken, fallen Sauerstoffmasken aus der Decke über Ihnen.
If there is a sudden loss in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you.
Ziehen Sie die Maske herunter. Dadurch fallen weitere Masken aus der Decke.
Pull the mask down fully, and more masks will drop.
Sehen Sie ein rotes Band. Ziehen Sie daran, damit die Masken ganz zu Ihnen herunterfallen.
If a red strap appears, pull it down to release the masks.
Drücken Sie die Maske auf Mund und Nase.
Lufthansa 2026, asking taxi clearance.
Nose with the mask. Secure by
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Lufthansa
Right is clear.
2026, runway 24 right taxi via Victor Charlie, Victor 4, Charlie Lima 8.
Taxi via Victor Charlie, Victor 4, Charlie Lima 8. Lufthansa P026.
Life vests are located under your seat.
Signal signs are on. Flexi lights.
Über Ihren Kopf führen Sie den vorne angebrachten Gurt einmal um Ihre Hüfte, schließen Sie ihn und ziehen Sie ihn fest.
Place the vest over your head, pass the strap around your waist, fasten the clip, and pull the strap to tighten.
Sobald Sie sich außerhalb des Flugzeugs befinden, blasen Sie Ihre Schwimmweste auf,
completed.
indem Sie den Griff nach hinten ziehen.
Then,
Once outside the aircraft, flight
after start checklist and the eyes set. Flight controls checked. But do it again from the cockpit. As you can see, it's down, light, no rudder. And there we are. And we have clearance. Checklist completed.
Smoking, including cigarettes,
Let's go.
is not permitted anywhere on board, nor is the charging of cigarettes.
I think for this flight we will wave goodbye once we depart. So a bank to the left, a bank to the right, and another bank to the left before we stabilize and head on our flight. All this
If your electronic device falls into your seat, do
to
not
celebrate
as this could destroy
100 years Lufthansa.
If your device is damaged, overheats, emits smoke, or gets lost in your seat, please contact the cabin crew immediately.
Laptops und andere schwere Gegenstände müssen zu Start und Landung in Handgepäck verstaut werden.
Laptops and other heavy items must be stowed in your carry-on baggage for takeoff and landing.
Wichtige Sicherheitsinformationen finden Sie auf dieser Karte, einschließlich der Schutzhaltung im Falle einer Notlandung.
The safety card offers important safety information, including the brace position in case of an emergency landing.
Die Karte befindet sich an Ihrem Sitz. Bitte nehmen Sie sich jetzt einen Moment Zeit, um sie sich anzuschauen.
You can find the card at your seat. Kindly take a moment to look at it now.
In Kürze sind wir startklar.
We will soon be ready for takeoff.
Elektronische Geräte dürfen während des Rollens sowie während Start und Landung nicht mit dem Stromnetz verbunden sein.
Electronic devices cannot be connected to the power outlet during taxi, takeoff, and landing.
Stellen Sie sicher, dass Tisch, Fernbedienung, Monitor und verstaut sind.
Ensure that your tray table, remote control, and monitor are secured correctly.
Stellen Sie Ihre Rückenlehne senkrecht und klappen Sie die Sitzstütze ein.
Put your seat back upright and fold away your leg rest.
Sie sind gesetzlich verpflichtet, den Leuchtzeichen, Hinweisschildern und Anweisungen der Crewfolge zu leisten.
You are required by law to follow all signs and any instructions given by the crew.
Bitte öffnen Sie zum Start noch die Sonnenblende.
Please open your window blinds now for takeoff.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Wir wünschen Ihnen einen angenehmen
Thank you for your attention. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Okay. So I have just acquired my first set of rudder pedals, and I must say it's a bit. I still am learning. So if our taxiing is a bit wonky, my fault. Cabin crew will be seated for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 20026, departing from Berlin and heading to
No.
D-AIXL. On behalf of the entire crew, my name is Mara Maya, and I am your purser today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes, and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins, or under the seats in front of you.
That's not
If you need any
really.
assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Okay. The takeoff complete. Cabin crew, we are about to take off. Please get in your seats and strap on.
Copy, Captain. Cabin crew is taking seats now.
Very well. Tiptoe on the brake. Waiting for my handoff. To tower. Let me set our tower frequency. Tower. And so set our flight plan here. Lufthansa 2026 holding short on runway 24 right.
Lufthansa 2026, hold short of runway 24 right, 320 neo, 1 mile final.
Holding short. Lufthansa 2026.
Lufthansa 2026, heavy, runway 24 right, winds 270 at 21, cleared for takeoff.
Well, don't know what happened to the Neo over there, but yes, maybe it.
Lufthansa 2026, heavy, negative, you are holding short of runway 24 right, winds 270 at 21, cleared for takeoff.
I think ATC is a bit confused, but maybe we get a special treatment because this is a special flight after all.
Approaching runway 24 right.
That's us. Lining up. So, set our takeoff lights. Spoilers armed, outrights armed, flaps to takeoff position. Let's go. Let's stabilize. Nose down, a little bit, and flex. Not toga, flex. There we are.
V1.
And rotates. Positive rate, gear up. And wave goodbye. So, and that's
Traffic.
makes us
Lufthansa 2026, contact departure on 121.13.
level to climb. And let's set my autopilot. Autopilot on. Laps can come up. 121.13 Lufthansa 2026. Lufthansa 2026 at 2000 feet climbing 050. There we go.
Lufthansa 2026, heavy, Berlin departure, identified, climb via the SID to flight level 095.
Climbing to 0. Climbing to 095. Lufthansa at the 026.
Clear of conflict.
Very well.
Lufthansa 2026, contact contact Bremen radar on 136.45.
136.45 Lufthansa 2026. Lufthansa 2026, climbing 5,000 feet, flight level 100.
Lufthansa 2026, Bremen radar identified. Guten Nachmittag.
Let's take a quick look. And there we go. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. About to make a right-hand turn into Berlin. Perhaps I could have decided to go for Lufthansa 2026 requesting flight level 08 until further notice. Can I do that?
Lufthansa 2026, descent flight level 80.
Okay, we will keep it at 8,000 for our flyby over Berlin. And after we pass D-AIXL, then we will ascend until our cruise altitude. I think that's nice, right? Let's take a little look. Beautiful, because this is a special flight after all.
Lufthansa 2026, climb flight level 260.
Bremen radar negative. We are on a special flight requiring us to be at 080 until further notice. Requesting climb at Tabor. Tabok. Quite stunning. Berlin International, Brandenburg. There goes our loop. How nice. This is where we will circle. Ah, wonderful. There she is. D-AIXL Berlin. Currently abandoned, but I think sometimes there are markets and parties there, so you can still visit. Just not by air. Okay, well, I think let's do a direct to Komet. Can we do that? Can I not like Komet? Insert. There we go. And set our altitude to 260. Lufthansa 2026 climbing, flight level 260. And off we go.
Climb flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Lufthansa 2026. Meine Damen und Herren, hier spricht Ihr Kapitän Robert Jan. Willkommen an Bord von Lufthansa Flug 2026. Wir überfliegen Tempelhof, die Wege unserer Airline und Magdeburg auf unsere Reiserichtung ein. Seit 100 Jahren verbinden wir Menschen und Kontinente und mit unserer A350 schauen wir in eine Zukunft voller Innovation und Nachhaltigkeit. Vielen Dank. My ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Robert Jan. Welcome on board on Lufthansa Flight 2026. We are off-flying Tempelhof Airport, the birthplace of our airline, and Magdeburg, on the special round trip from Berlin to Cologne. For 100 years we have connected people and continents, and with our Airbus A350 we look to the future of innovation and sustainability. Vielen Dank! Thank you for choosing Lufthansa, and have a good flight! Exactly! And what a beautiful day it is for this wonderful flight. So, I think with that being said, let's go direct to, let's see, Sukhit. Do we have that here? Genti, Bural, Upiki. I think not.
Lufthansa 2026, climb flight level 310.
Let's do that first. Flight level 310, Lufthansa 2026. Just in case. Tabok. Genti, Burel. We will keep it as it is because we do have to overfly our lovely right there, I think. Yeah, so we make a nice turn here. That's nice. Everyone can see it.
climb flight level 340.
Flight level 340, Lufthansa 2026. Berlin in the distance. Beautiful. We are now 1 hour in. From gate to where we are now. See, I mean, in my defense, it is quite a lot to manage on your own, especially if you're just starting this whole Flight Sim 24 adventure. I do play for like more than 20 years. I used to play 2003 and FSX a lot on my old PC, but then of course hardware became outdated and I didn't game or fly or whatever for many years. Then when news released for Flight Sim 2020, I bought an Xbox Series X when it was available, and I thought that would be enough. I was terribly wrong. It was not the best experience.
2026, expect the Copac 31 arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
expecting about 3-1 arrival Lufthansa 026. We will not comply because we have special route in place, and it will take us a little while before we reach our top of descent. But what I was telling is that it was not the best experience on the Xbox, of course, and especially when 24 came out, and I found myself purchasing many expensive add-ons on the Steam marketplace. So I had this big-ass catalog that I couldn't fully utilize anymore on the Xbox. So I saved, and now I'm happy to say that since a few weeks I own a 9950 X3D with the 5090, 64 gigs of RAM, because I thought I could save for something that makes the sim work, or I could save for a few thousand more and then have everything I ever dreamed of. I mean, it's been a lifelong dream basically to own a top-end system. So now I do, and it's wonderful. But I see now that there is so much to learn, and I need to get better, get good. Also, first times, a few times that I did try to live stream and record, it was shocking. It was like I forgot everything that was natural to me before that. And also, while I was doing that, I started using Beyond ATC and later Say Intention AI to practice ATC, and then it became quite complex pretty quickly. But I'm just, you know, I just continue, and every flight is a bit better. Sometimes I do see stuff in the flight systems that are like, hey, how does that work? Or what can I do better? So I watch many YouTubers and I read many guides on how to operate systems right now, basically on Airbus, but I like the PMTG series as well. So there are a few people in the community that are especially very valuable to me as a simmer, and one of them is of course a 330 driver, our German neighbor, who is a gem to the community. His talent for education and educating us is simply amazing. And sometimes I wonder, where does he find the time? If you are a full-time pilot for I think it might be Lufthansa or something, because he is flying the big jets. I think he's flying an A350 now, and still have enough time to make these wonderful instruction videos for us simmers. And to me, you are a hero. And 2 weeks ago I visited Flight Sim Weekend here in the Netherlands, in Lelystad, which is 20 minutes from where I live. And I did not expect our community was also in real life so diverse and so wonderful. So I had a lovely day, and it reignited my passion for flight simming and the flight sim community. And that's why I decided to make these videos and do the streaming, and hopefully meet some friends along the way. People who watch me, they say maybe they give me can give me some advice, like you should do this or that, because I want to feel so immersed. I want to basically be experienced enough that I could fully simulate a flight as how it is in real life. Because I think the tools we have and the simulation we have is already close enough. So maybe you heard before some custom sounds that I made, cabin announcements and safety videos. Some of them are custom, and I used to also record like real world boarding videos. And I want to make like a nice package because I have my own studio here, so I work pretty well with audio, and I hopefully I can make a file and drop that into flightsim.to, so I can give back a little to a community that helped me a lot. And there we are. Let's take a look. Should be arriving like right now. Excuse me, I go outside for a bit. There she is. Well. I think at least there she is. How nice. So if I'm right, this used to be a refueling stop on the first flight. And if I'm right, there was only one passenger on board.
We are now cruising at a comfortable altitude. The cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. Be sure to try our delicious pretzels and refreshing apple juice, which are quite popular. After the service, selected items from the Lufthansa shop will be available for you to browse. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
So, then we will continue on a pretty much standard IFR, and we will start to prepare for our descent already, for our approach. And I will start a bit early, just to be on the safe side. I think I've heard it's also a normal Airbus procedure, and that goes for our descent, our top of descent. I think 20 nautical miles before what our FMS and our flight plan instructs us to do. And the same goes with our approach. I will start at, I think about 50 nautical miles before arrival. And that proves to be the most comfortable experience. And you will see that we start descending at about approximately 1,000 feet per minute until we catch up with our VNAV profile. And all these little intersections are beautifully marked on our displays, as you can see in a little while. There's our TOD coming. So 80, 40. So between Echo, it's a T, I think, and Papa. We will start our descent. Tango. Echo Tango Papa. Yeah. Sometimes I have to think a little bit. And if you are watching, oh, I really hope you enjoy this. And if I can do something better, different, please let me know. Maybe I talk too much, maybe too less. I really don't know. But I do enjoy it. And I think one of the first things that I will invest in is maybe a good microphone. Because my voice sounds a bit squeaky, maybe. this is where I'm at right now. Here in the middle of the Netherlands. So, only a short drive to do some Lufthansa plane spotting. It's about the same length for me to Echo Hotel Alpha Mike to Schiphol. It's always nice because I can always choose, do I want to do my groceries here or in Germany? Want to go to Amsterdam or to Münster, for example, which is the nearest big city for me. So it's a bit mixed here, of course, and I only had one relationship in my life for 5 years. Loved it a lot, and also with a German person. So Germany has been intertwined with my life quite a lot. Always happy to be, I'd like to say, back in Germany. And then I mean, I always buy these spices at the grocery store, and it's for a dish called Bauerntopf. Very simple dish, but I love it so much. And then you have all these simple dishes, like also Wikingertopf, which is plain rice with some cream and peas and carrots. It's so delicious. Möhrenerbsen. I am rambling. I'm so sorry.
Hi, Captain Robert Jan. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack?
Well, since you were talking about apple juice before, I'm kinda thirsty for that. So yes, please, give me some apple juice and have something nice yourself to celebrate this 100 years anniversary flight. It's a special flight after all.
Understood, Captain. I will bring you some apple juice now and grab something nice for myself to celebrate this special flight.
So let's see. 220. Dial that in already. After that we will set our destination data. As you can see now, our top of descent already disappeared. I think that is a bug in the system. It should not be like that. But I've read on the developer forums that they have been aware of that, and excuse me if I mix it up with something else, but I think it's not supposed to be like that, and that they will fix it soon. So thank God I can still see my VNAV here, my TOD. And I think I like to start my descent now. So let's go. 1,000 feet. And here you can see, you should see, it should be more like, okay, it will recalculate, and then later you can see, there it is. That's where we will intersect our planned VNAV profile. And
Captain, I've got your apple juice right here. I'm also treating myself to a little something special to mark this milestone flight. Cheers to 100 years.
Cheers to 100 years. Vielen Dank. Prost.
Copy, Captain. I'll make sure to celebrate this milestone properly.
Very well. So this is our margin that we can utilize to stay within our set trajectory. So if we would basically miss our VNAV or above it, so the dot like drops below, then this will increase just until this point. And if we still cannot catch up, that's basically where we need to find a solution, a fix to get us back to profile. And what I've heard is that the last solution that you want to do is using our speed brakes, because that basically it's a waste of energy. You destroy your energy, and that makes it a less efficient, cost-efficient flight. So with all these things and the continuous calculation that is going on, that a real flight officer does, it's a really a high, how do you say, high focus environment. And I think it's fascinating. So let's get our information. We expect QNH 1028. Let me set that up a bit more. Winds are well, variable winds at 7 knots, if I'm right. So let me check my chart. You will think, why? Because then I will just set our runway heading. 314, if I'm right. So 314 at 7 knots, that's what we do. Knots. And outside temperature is 14. Finally it's warming up here in Europe. We have been quite cold still, but now spring is starting, and next week we will finally get our first 20 degrees Celsius.
Lufthansa 2026, cleared Copark 31 into Köln. When you're ready to begin your descent, flight level 220.
I already had that set up, but we are now 290. Okay. Then what will I do? Minimums. Cat 2, Cat 3, radio. No, can I have like Barrow? Is it standard? What do we do? Sometimes I'm not sure how to read this. 400 straight in landing, Cat 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to K Bonn Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts, and note that the usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
I will just set it to 400. I'm not completely sure what I'm reading here. Because of course it's still all new to me.
026, descend flight level 140.
Descending flight level 140, Lufthansa 2026. Just like so. And our information is complete.
Lufthansa 2026, contact Bremen radar on 128.76.
128.76, Lufthansa 2026, goodbye. Bremen. Hallo, guten Launen. Bremen radar. Lufthansa 2026 descending for flight level 140. Guten Laune, warum?
Lufthansa 2026, Bremen radar, identified, hello.
And we are about to intercept. Set our 1028. Can set it, I think. Then let's see. I will just in case set our correct altitude for our let's get just 3000. Whoop. Und jetzt weiter. There we go. Quick look outside. 1, 2, 3, go. Drone cam.
Lufthansa 2026, contact Langenradar on 135.65.
I like this controller. Contacting Langenradar 135.65 Lufthansa 2026. Moin Langenradar, Lufthansa 2026, descending flight level 030.
Lufthansa 2026, Langenradar identified, good afternoon.
I think if you depart from Hamburg, ATC, like AI ATC will actually phrase moin. I think because that might be regional, but every time when I'm there, they I hear it all the time. Moin, moin, moin. And they even wear like T-shirts where they say moin. Woo. Reaching the cloud layer, and that explains why we the few bumps. Perfectly simulated in FS24. I wonder.
Lufthansa 2026, descend flight level 130.
I will. This seems a bit short to me. But we will slow down. Still, we are... Kopach needs to be... Okay, yeah, that's 20 nautical miles. We can reach that.
Lufthansa 2026, descend flight level 070.
Descending flight level 070, Lufthansa 2026. So, set up auto brakes already. Oh, are these still aren't? Forgot. Terribly sorry about that. Then lights we do later, and we can, I think we'll, because we started our turn, let's set our seatbelts. Ding!
Lufthansa 2026, contact Cologne, Bonn approach on 121.055.
121.055, Lufthansa 2026. Bonn, approach, Lufthansa 2026 on approach. Oh, I did 4-5 instead of set. I did 4-5 instead of 5-5, and now we're right. Hello, Lufthansa 2026 on approach, descending flight level 030.
Lufthansa 2026, heavy Cologne Bonn approach identified. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS runway 31 right approach into Köln.
Expecting 31 right, Lufthansa 2026. Perfect. I really hope I don't botch this, because we have many VIPs on board, and I think also my boss is in the cabin today, which is totally why I...
Lufthansa 2026, descent altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1028.
Totally why I locked the door behind me, with many locks. Descending 3,000 feet, QNH 1028, Lufthansa 2026. That's quite... Ooh, I'm not sure. Go back immediately to huh. Well. So I also want to see where we're going when we do the landing. If we go manual. Looking good. ILS is alive. You know what? I will just activate. We're still at 10,000 feet. A bit late, a bit early, because it wants us to be at 220 here. I think at this dot it will definitely do that, but here I don't need it to speed up. Come on, let's just activate our approach, and then
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Berlin. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in Berlin is looking pleasant, so we should have a smooth landing. Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, Gate C50. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm not happy with what I see. I thought it would be very tight, and I was right. So, excuse me, but I will give it some breaks. Like so. As you can see, Airbus is really clever. It will not go lower without any flaps. It will adjust the speed accordingly to our flap setting. Okay, looking better. Quite finicky. Something with VNAV in 24, which is interesting to say the least. What's that? Huh? Okay, it's a special flight after all. Let's do a little loop. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, stow your champagne because we will going for a little ride in a minute or so. Did I do that? Where is it? So, we can also do a hold here and then do twice. Okay. I'm being stupid now, I know. So we need 5,000 feet. Zero, you're at 5,000. Oh, that's something else. That's okay. Yeah, that is for if we do our alternate. But yeah, it's definitely since it's all new to me and I'm not fully capable.
Lufthansa 2026, heavy, proceed direct. Charlie India 31 Romeo, cleared for the ILS runway 31 right approach.
Right, direct to here. Do I dare? I dare. Sometimes it is a it's resulting in a wasm, but crash. But I dare. Come on, it won't let me. Come on. There we go. How are we on our profile? Still on the profile. Very well. It is calculating, I see. What? Not good. Come on. Let's do optimum descent. Oh. I should not listen to ATC. Let's set our flaps to 1. I know we're quite far out, but I want to be slow and steady. Wonderful. That's impossible. No. What I will do, terribly sorry lady, we will make a somewhat turn here. Let's go 160. I think at 4.5 we can start our... we can try again. The taxi lights. Auto brake set. Spoilers aren't. There is our somewhat profile. 4.7. Exactly at 4.5. Haha. That's what I felt like should be. Okay. Happy with that. And we try again. Now we should be alright. Beautiful, right? You know what? Let's set flaps to 2. Little more drag. Wonderful. It's always an adventure when you're flying with me. Now we're ready. Yes, perfect. So, oh, come on, can I? Yep, that's better. Because now we're in profile. We were on optimal descent and now we're on VNAV descent. ILS is set and captured.
2,500.
Check. Good condition, so I will go visual. And manual, of course. So my feet on the rudder pedals. Always hit or miss because it is all new to me. But I've got to practice. And I did search online if there was a way I could do like a salute arrival with fire trucks spraying us, but fortunately I could not find anything, so I thought maybe to do de-icing or something, but of course that's that really doesn't make sense.
Lufthansa 2026, contact Köln Tower on 124.908 when established.
124.908, Lufthansa 2026. Hello, Tower. This is Lufthansa 2026 arriving on final. Hello.
Lufthansa 2026 Heavy, Köln-Bonn Airport Tower identified.
Oh. Full visual. Oh, this must be all photo grammar stuff because the trees are hideous. Yeah, probably not loading in that distance. I have my LOD set to 400.
Lufthansa 2026, heavy, winds 290 at 9er, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, it's Lufthansa 2026. So that's not too bad, 29er. Set at runway heading. And, well, let's set our approach, please. There we go. Hopefully. Or not. Come on. Lock. Is it? It's not. Okay, well, autopilot disconnect. Let's gather in manually. I forgot to set approach, my bad. So, gear can come down.
2,500.
Flaps to 3. I will not push the nose down like big time, because we will get there, I'm sure. Flaps full. That's flaps full. Okay. Slowly we are getting into profile. Okay, that's enough. I'm sure we catch up. I could set our autopilot again, but I'm more than confident about getting us on land, on the ground ourselves. Sorry, that's my on land. I used to sail quite a lot in real life. Okay.
1,000.
Back.
Approaching runway 31 right.
Small adjustments on the joystick. She is kind of blowing us to the... Even though... Got a good visual now, so... I switch continuously between looking at my flight system
500
and the dots. Quite hard now, gotta say. Okay, eyes on the dots. Little
above.
Continue. Minimums.
100.
Okay.
Minimum.
Continue. Very
50,
steady.
40.
Okay.
30.
Retard.
20. 10.
There we are. Full reverse.
Retard. Retard.
Oh, that's Toga. Come on, I need reverse. We made it.
Lufthansa 2026, welcome to Köln. Contact ground on 121.73.
Auto brake off.
Very well. 121.73, Lufthansa 2026.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
Aye. Come on. Ground. Lufthansa 2026. Requesting taxi to the gate. Willkommen
Lufthansa 2026 Moria, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate C50 via Alpha 4 Alpha Bravo. Have a great day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kaplan. Did you know that Kaplan is home to the famous Kölner Dom, a stunning Gothic cathedral that took over 600 years to complete? Thank you for flying with Lufthansa today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Lufthansa. The local time is 4:51 p.m. For those with
Exit to Terminal 1 via Alpha 4 Alpha Bravo. Lufthansa 2026.
6 to Frankfurt, departing at 5:40 p.m.
Let's
from
see.
Gate B2. Flight LH 471 to Stuttgart, departing at 6 p.m. from Gate C3.
Terminal 1 Gate C50. Terminal 1 Gate C50. Well, well, forget about it. We will initiate once we are at our gate. Start our APU. Clear. Clear. Oh. Is it still? Okay. Good. That's better. I know it's all a bit not so good, but I'm enjoying. Still, it's a lot to know and to manage. But hey, it's a special occasion, and we had to celebrate this. That's where we need to be. Tip them on the brake. Yeah, right on the corner, I think. I think it's here, or let's see, C50. Can I be? Is it that one? Let's see. This one. I hope I have some form of guidance system. If not, then bad luck. I don't. Okay, perfect. Let's just do it on, let's see, that's where they are. I think this might be well enough. Let's set our parking brakes. Then engines can come on. Engine 2. engine 1. Lights can come off. And our beacon also. Then let's see if we can get some ground power here. Ground power units already very well connected. And let USX start deboarding. Lufthansa, yes, we are Lufthansa today. It's working very well. We wait for the jetway to connect and our doors to open, and then we release our lovely passengers for this wonderful celebration flight. 100 years Lufthansa. And what a wonderful company it is. Oh, wait. Do we... I think it's too late. I wanted to disarm all my doors. But I'm afraid now we have the slides also. But yeah, terribly sorry. Let's release our passengers. And if you can come off. So... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's get this back in the same position as where we found it. Should be something like that. Batteries. You know what? There they go. With that being said, I also would love to get out of here. Because after this flight, also this little captain deserves. You can go now. Cabin crew, could you start deboarding the plane?
Copy, Captain. We will begin deboarding once we reach the gate.
We are at the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at KI Bonn Airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate. Thank you for your cooperation. Copy, Captain. We are taxiing to the gate now.
Well, toggle. Hey, very well. There we go. So that same goes for me. Hello, hello. Thank you all so much. I understand that you remain seated here. I mean, look at these wonderful suites, these business class chairs, and you're all here free today as VIPs. So yes, let's utilize everything Lufthansa has to in store for you. But I promise you, once we get on the outside, we have a very nice party for you all, with many speeches from our CEO. And with that being said, let's jump out of here. Whoop. And for you, welcome to Köln, Cologne. And what a pleasure to fly this wonderful, wonderful commemorative celebration flight, Lufthansa, 100 years. My name is Robert Jan. Very happy that you watched, and I say goodbye.